Hello everyone, this is Inferno Zero back again, and today we're doing a review of the S.H Figuarts Kamen Rider Proto ZeroZero-One from the movie Kamen Rider Reviewz First Generation. Anyway, this is a P Bandai S.H Figuarts of the prototype version of ZeroZero-One, which I actually prefer the prototype more than the original form. And you can get this at Toy Collectibles and Big Bag Toy Store. I'm not sponsored, but hey, it's a good figure. But anyway, let's start with the box before we go into the review. The box on this looks pretty awesome. I love the ZeroZero-One boxes. You get a nice picture of Pro ZeroZero-One, including the name of Hidden Intelligence, which is the company he runs, and the original name is Kamen Rider ZeroZero-One, but it's Pro ZeroZero-One to some people. I like to say Proto ZeroZero-One because this is technically a roughed up version of the original. You get the Tamashii Nation and Bandai logos. The name again. You get some nice pictures of Pro ZeroZero-One, including him with the attached caliber, which doesn't come with this figure. And on the side, you get the other picture of Pro ZeroZero-One doing his signature pose. And now that we got, anyway, this is a nice box. I like it. Unlike the Vulcan box, you can't really see into the figure, but I still like it. Since this is a P band, I'm trying to protect it a little bit more. But now we got the box away. Let's go into the review. Overall, the painting and sculpting is amazing on this figure, and in case you're wondering what's going on in the background, I have a new setup and I'm trying to work with it. It's still not finished yet. But anyway, I love the paint and sculpting on this guy. It's just like it is in the show. And I always preferred this more than ZeroZero-One because this looks a little bit more buffed up, a little more beefy, and since I'm kind of a big guy, I like the big heavy suits, and this just I don't know, I just like it a lot more than the skinny suit ZeroZero-One had. You get some nice details on the eyes. And by the way, these little parts right here are very sharp, so be careful. And we'll also on the chest, one arm has these grates on it, and the other side is nice and smooth. Same with these shoulder pieces, which I actually really love. Gives a little bit of separation. The belt also looks pretty amazing. Nice paint detail. It looks just like the DX toy. And you also get the Rising Hopper Progress key, which you can actually remove by very carefully sliding it up. And this looks pretty awesome. I don't have the original with ZeroZero-One S.H Figuarts, so I can't really compare them. But yeah, just kind of the Vulcan progress key, you don't really get stickers. It just and it's in the form of it sticking out. My camera does not want to focus. But you do get if trying to focus. Man, this thing just doesn't want to work. Anyway, my camera doesn't want to focus, but you do get, if you can see it, a nice clean picture of the grasshopper. One thing I don't really like about this is that the driver, the force riser doesn't really do anything. It's just a solid piece. This part doesn't move around, so you can't replicate him pulling open the force riser, do his finisher or his transformation. But I can kind of forgive it because it'll be a little bit too much money. Plus, this guy was not really a cheap figure. But still, I still like it. It's pretty awesome. And I actually just noticed it now. There actually is a bit of brown on the suit. that I just noticed. And I had this figure for a week. Like, it came out last week, and I haven't been able to do the review, so I just noticed that. Wow. Also, the feel on this guy, like, the boots, like, they're actually a lot bigger than other Kamen Riders. Which I actually do like, because it adds, like, a little bit more height to the guy, which I pretty like. Now let's go on to posability, and then go on to the accessories. For posability on the guy, you get, he can look up that far and look down that far, with a little ball joint on the head, and a little bit of chicken action right here. His shoulder piece is like, do have this little hinge joint, but here's like what some of the things about how that's kind of bad about this figure. Some of this posability is kind of limited. So he can't really move his arm out that far, because I feel like this is gonna break if you do. His arm can do like a 360, can move back that far and move up that far. My shoulder pad is on a ball and hinge joint. You get rotation at the bicep, and you do get a double jointed elbow, but because of how like big the suit is, it can't really go that far. That's all you really get. You can't really move it up. The chest piece, he can lean back that far and crunch. There's another ball joint right here, which can also like rotate. Again, the bell doesn't really move. He can kick up that far and move back that far with a pretty good spread, but you can also like, there's also like a joint on this guy where you can like shift the legs around, like down, so you can get like more posability. He has a double jointed knee. For feet, because of how big the boots are, he can't really move. He can move back that far, but he can't really move forward that far. He has a okay pivot. His feet is on the ball, can rotate, and he has a toe bend, a really big toe bend. Overall, you can get some pretty nice poses with this guy, but but the arms on this guy are a little bit restricted, along with the feet too. But if you work with what you got, you can still get some pretty cool shots. And for good shots, you also can use his many accessories. For accessories, this guy mostly comes with just like hands. You get some claw hands, open hands, relaxed hands, some grabby hands, and a hand with his index finger pointing out for his like iconic pose. The hands are just like the simple ball joint that you can just pop off and then pop on. But like, just be careful, because these fingers, like, for a lot of open hands, they're very sharp and pointy. Not to mention, on my figure, like, he has like a problem, but like, bam, there you go. And that is Aruto. For the grabby hands, like, he doesn't really have anything to grab, because he has no, because those are his only accessories. But if you happen to get the S.H Figuarts Kamen Rider Vulcan Shooting Wolf, you can give him his attached caliber, which you do by sliding it between the fingers into the hand, and bam. And that does not look really bad. The only problem about that was like the fingers, because of the nails, like, they do tend to get in the way of putting the sword into the hand. Just keep that in mind, because like, there's a chance that you might break the fingers if you do that. Also, what I kind of find that I don't like about the accessories, because like, we don't really get any, I wish we kind of got something like in the movie, like how some electric, like red electric effect parts so we can attach it like onto the figure like he does in the movie, like when he transforms and fight. Because we don't really get a lot of effect parts for Kamen Rider Figuarts, which I kind of wish we got more of. But even without that, this is still pretty awesome. For size comparisons today, here we have it next to Funko Ultra Father of Ultra, the Kamen Rider guy Zangetsu Kajidoki, and of course the S.H Figuarts Kamen Rider Vulcan Shooting Wolf form. And I gotta say, these two look great together. Overall, I really love this figure. Sure, it was like a little bit pricey, but I think it's totally worth it. I love the suit, and I'm glad I really love this figure. Again, like, I wish he just had a little bit more accessories, but if you got the S.H Figuarts Kamen Rider Vulcan, then you should be good. Either way, that is all that I have for now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and let's keep going. 2020 is almost over.